Yeah, this subtlety.
Much like the show.
Hello and welcome to Monster Vlogs. I am Charlie.
I'm Haley.
For a second, I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say my name. I was going to say it's been a while. Okay, we just watched Stranger Things episode 4, The Body, and the body is a stuffed animal.
It's a stuffing. I do like how the episode was called The Body and everything kind of revolved around the body without without showing the body until the very end.
Yeah, without it being subtle at all.
Yeah.
Just a whole
also,
fall from innocence.
Is specifically breeding Cujo in the story.
I think I think the cover is of a first print edition too. First or second print, because it's his face is just right there.
It's back when Stephen King was all like didn't have any grays and he was all beardy
and all coked up.
Well, this is Overdrive King.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about a book I wrote. These directors nowadays can't get my work right, and I say if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
That is not how Stephen King talks.
No, it's not how he talks, but that is exactly what the trailer says.
I know.
That's going to be a future
Ironically
monster.
Funny, as the biggest disparagement in King adaptations isn't Halloween Horror Nights this year, which is the reason we haven't done a vlog regularly in a while.
All that aside, yeah, so points. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead. Neither is Barb.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that yet, though. But then again, I don't think the Hawkins Laboratories knows about Barb. They only know about Will, which is why they planted a body in the quarry where they found him, and that's why I was like, you know what, it's a little too far away. So I was right. Because in this episode, nobody or the agency has been ordering people not to have the body viewed closely.
Like they've only got their own people on it.
And
Winona, state troopers.
Yeah, and
state troopers.
And Winona Ryder was like right on the money. She's like, I want to see specific birthmarks, and couldn't do it. I'm guessing because she's like stormed out of the morgue, like whatever that thing is, it's not my son. And she was right, it was a thing.
She's very specific.
Because like it's not necessarily that this episode gets a little too graphic, especially with like the sheriff coming in.
There is nothing specifically graphic. But that scene has a lot of tension in it because the plausible deniability is there.
Yeah.
Until the sheriff literally sticks a knife in a dead child's stomach, which is a heavy undertaking. You don't know for sure. And until he brings the fluff out, you don't know for certain, and the sheriff doesn't know for certain. He's wigging the heck out.
Yeah.
At the idea of it.
I think that's why he got all liquored up, because he knew he was going to have to do something. No, he was getting liquored up because he was interrogating the guy that found the body.
He went Jack Bauer style.
Jeez,
I really dug this, because it was... That is a cop who gets done.
And we finally actually see Will in the Nether Realm, which I've come to understand is called the Upside Down.
Yes.
Because just searching images for the title cards for the specific episodes, the name has been spoiled for me. Sorry.
We haven't had that scene yet?
No, we haven't had that scene yet.
Are you sure it was with the Dungeons and Dragons board?
Well, they haven't expressly called it the Upside Down.
Okay. They've called it the Veil of Shadows, though. I think they have.
maybe that was in the first episode when they were doing their game.
Second episode.
One of those things, but either way.
Whatever. So on Twin Peaks front, we have the sheriff going all Jack Bauer. Winona Ryder is vindicated. And there is a lovely homage to The Mist over at the laboratory. Because there's a scene where the guy...
Oh, where the guy's like going into the upside down.
Goes in there and they bring back...
They bring back his
the winch.
hook.
Just the winch.
But hey, at least the tech is fine, and that's good. This is like television kicking into full gear now. Like the third episode was like the slow build toward it, and that's where it hit emotionally. This is like, all right, I'm invested, and you keep me invested. How do you do this, TV writers?
Good tension.
Good tension. Good all
Very
around.
Good tension.
And then on the Nightmare on Elm Street front,
some good mystery solving on the Nightmare on Elm Street front.
Yeah, apparently Nancy saved all the pieces from the photo of Barb, or the last photo of Barb. She put it together. Notice like the gray man or the Demogorgon right there.
Mm-hmm.
Takes it to Will's brother to like enhance the image, and sure enough, he sees the man with no face that his mom has been talking about, and that Nancy says that she found rustling around Steve's house that night in the woods, and yeah.
Meanwhile, everyone else is around her, or is more concerned with telling the cops that they had beer that night.
Yeah, like...
Or her mom as to whether her baby has been deflowered.
And in E.T. now Monster Squad territory.
And there has been a makeover montage.
There was.
Which is funny, because I don't think I've ever seen a makeover montage of that nature.
Done by boys to a girl.
And it wasn't done, like, for the audience.
No, it wasn't.
Like, it wasn't like a kind of weird science thing where it's like, oh, she took off her glasses. The audience is pleased. No, it's like they're giving her the slow-mo reveal shot, but it's like, oh, that's a cute little girl.
Yeah, they were doing it for an audience, just not this audience, because...
Which is refreshing. It is refreshing. So many times that happens with teenagers.
Yeah, and you know, the little girls are always supposed to look pretty, I guess, or nerdy, or whatever role they are, you know, cast to fit for the entire production of a film. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
She also makes a little piss his pants.
Oh, that was cathartic. That was very, very cathartic. Because the whole assembly where they're like remembering Will, they're like making fun of the fact that there's a grief counselor there, and like, oh, this is us too. There's a holy kid.
We've all had classmates like that. You want them to choke out in a mud puddle.
You know, before they learn a little thing called empathy and basic human decency and holding their bladders. I'm just saying, there's a couple of people in high school that I would really love to see that happen to. Not high school, middle school.
They all found weed or Jesus.
Or meth.
Oh, really?
Probably.
Your bullies?
Probably.
Fascinating.
I mean, meth is pretty good out here. You've seen bad Breaking Bad.
Bad Breaking Bad.
Bad Breaking Bad.
Bad is bad. The whole Breaking Bad. Bad.
There's a good way to break and a bad way to break. Walter is breaking bad.
But they use the ham radio.
But they use the ham radio. It was set up in like what, the first episode?
Yeah.
And they blow it up.
They set it on fire.
Because
telekinesis is dangerous, children.
Yeah.
Don't try it at home.
No.
No bendy forks.
Make sure you have an adult around to oversee the telekinesis, because who knows, child, maybe she was a literal fire starter. Knew it was going to happen. It happened. Called it. So I can blow that up too. Like, what is it with technology blowing up when it hits like a high point in the plot? It's like, nope, technology must explode for the plot to commence. Like, that is a trend in this episode, in this series, that I've realized. Like, technology has to explode to further the plot, or stagnate the plot in Winona Ryder's case. Like, she is remodeling that house something fierce. Like, I am digging what she's putting down.
It needed a little bit of cross breeze.
It did. They really did need that open hole in the wall to see the front yard. Because forget the window, that's already taped up with newspapers and stuff.
Let me express myself in this house. I will go crazy and I will take you with me.
Got the Ouija wall and the Christmas lights. That's what it is.
Fair enough.
Like, yes, or like once for yes, two for no. Bzz. Okay, let's go to the Ouija wall, son. Oh my god, like, because she sees Will through the underwear, the upside down.
Through the flesh wall of the upside down.
Oh, let's not get Cronenberg on that.
It's already Cronenberg.
It's a little bit of Cronenberg. But, yeah, we're
getting into some stuff.
We are getting into a lot of stuff.
Yep.
But what stuff? That will come, the consequences of fiddling with possibly committing federal offenses. We'll see what happens to Hooper in the next episode. We don't know.
Because he brought a pair of bolt cutters. Then Mr. Deadbeat Dad's back.
Oh, yeah.
How optimistic are you about this situation?
Not very. I see, like, I'm gonna take advantage of your grief written all over this. But, yeah, overall, just well shot, just not at all subtle with things. Mm-hmm. Just, the things are stranger. Mm-hmm. So, we will see you on the upside down.
Yeah.
Next time with episode 5. We are halfway done.
Yay.
Yes. And yeah, in October, officially.
Spooky times. It's spooky ooky. Alright, next up.
Alright, yeah, so we'll catch you then, and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Like before, we'll fight the fight and win the war. For your love. I don't know where the Hamilton came in, but
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the camera off.
No, promise.